everybody, it's Samuel. I'm back. Welcome to my kitchen once again, and you're watching the very next episode of Broaden Breads and Bakery. So today we are going to be baking a country Parmesan and black pepper loaf from the book Bread Baking for Beginners by Bonnie O'Hara. This is the book that we've been using. It's amazing, it's wonderful. I'm going to link it all in the description once again so you can check everything out about her and the book as well. It's great. I'm really excited to make this loaf. I'm making this for my brother's birthday dinner actually. So happy birthday to Max for that. And I'm really excited for you guys to follow along. Thank you so much again, and let's get baking. Okay, so what we're going to do now is knead our bread. I have my surface floured pretty good here. And if you remember from the last video, how we like to think of kneading, it's just pushing with the heel of our hand out and then pulling it back and doing a turn and doing that. So basically it's super easy. Push, pull back, give a turn. Push, pull back, give a turn. Now, if it starts to get sticky, that's why you have the flour, because it'll still be a little bit sticky when you start to open it up like that. So really what you want to do is do this for about 5 to 7, maybe 10 minutes, depending on the dough. You really just want it to come together. You want it to not be as slack, and you want it to be really tight in the form, in the ball. So you're just going to keep going around and around. It's a good little workout. And it's good for you to kind of feel your dough and kind of get to know it and see how it's working. And so as you're going, you're going to be able to feel it coming together. So you're going to want to keep going with this for about another 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, so we've kneaded the bread for a while. I taught my husband how to do it. He got to have a little fun with it. So it's kneaded now, so what we're going to do is we're going to add all the ingredients that are going to be inside. So for this country black pepper and Parmesan loaf, we're going to use some of this shredded Parmesan cheese and some of this freshly ground black peppercorn in here. So basically we're going to do the same thing that we kind of did with the walnut and raisin loaf. So I'm going to flatten this out. Again, don't worry about it getting all over the place. Put some of the pepper in here. Now remember, we don't want to use all at one time because we're folding all of this in. Fold it in a couple times. This one, you're not going to be able to feel as well as you did with the walnuts and the raisins, because the cheese and the pepper aren't going to be really coming through as tough, but you're using enough of the cheese that it'll be able to get all in there. Some more of the pepper here. This one is going to be good, I think. We're going to fold again. And you really want to work it all in there. And you'll be very surprised as to how much you can fit and how many times you can kind of go around and add more in. Add some more. So basically what you're going to do is you're just going to keep adding really as much, as little as you want. You know, you don't want a lot of the black pepper, you just kind of want the cheese. Just add the cheese. Like honestly, it's for you to enjoy. So whatever you enjoy, do that and let it be that. So we're gonna keep going. That's Oliver in the background barking because neither one of his dads are paying attention to him. So you're just gonna keep doing that. So then when you're done with that, what you're gonna do is you're gonna let the bread rise for 3 hours. This is the longest rise of the bread. So go ahead, get your cheese, get your peppers in there, work it in there really good. And go ahead and grab yourself a nice little glass of wine. I like to use a mug so I look, you know, like I'm drinking coffee or something. That's not wine, but it's definitely wine inside of there. But yeah, so go ahead and do that. Let it rise in your bowl, flour towel over it 3 hours, and we'll be back. Okay, so our bread has been rising for 3 hours. It's quite large. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to do our pre-shape. Ooh, it smells good. We're going to do our pre-shaping here. So basically what I'm going to do, once again, take my dough scraper and I'm going to cut right down the middle. We'll separate these two and we're going to pre-shape it before trying to get some nice tension across the top. You can use the dough scraper to pull. Don't do it too tight because there's some really nice air bubbles in this one and we don't want to pop them. So I'll leave this one right here. We'll do the same thing to the other one here. Get that nice shape. Get the nice tension. Then we're gonna let this sit here for about 30 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes of bench resting. So now what we're going to do is shape these and get them ready for proofing. So basically we're gonna take these, we're gonna flip them like this, and we're gonna do our letter fold. So we're gonna fold it down here, fold it here, fold it there, and fold it there. Then we're gonna turn it over and we're gonna nicely shape it like that, just like we did before. We're gonna put it into that little basket. And there's all my dogs barking on the video. Perfect. Okay, so with this one, we're gonna do the same thing. Flip it over, do a letter. There, this, look at that. This smells so good. Flip it over. Gonna shape it like that. Put it in the basket. Towel, and these will sit for about an hour to an hour and a half. So the bread has been proofing for about an hour and a half. You can see the indent stays, so we're good. So we're going to take this out of the basket. We're going to lay it down right here. I'm going to score it really quick before it goes into the Dutch oven. Beautiful. So I'm going to stick this into the Dutch oven, let it cook for about 25 minutes, then I'll take the top off of the Dutch oven and let it cook for another 15, and then we'll be back to see what it looks like. Alright guys, so it is out. It smells delicious, looks beautiful, it smells so good in here. I cannot wait to cut into this and try a piece. So we're going to cut into it right now, we're going to try a piece, and we're going to see what it tastes like. Ooh. Beautiful. I'm gonna cut a little end piece off right here. And we'll take a taste. Oh, it's good. This will be gone in like an hour in this house. It's so good. Well, there we are, everybody. Another episode of Broaden Breads and Bakery. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, share this with your friends, comment, join in the conversation with me. I really appreciate everyone's support. So here we go, and I'll see you next time.